Okay. Right,
Okay, well, thank you and welcome to everybody who's joining us this evening. This is basically an overview of our company, product and business. I've got myself. I'll be sharing the business story, and I've got the fantastic Joe Lefferbore, who's also on the line with me this evening. We're going to do a double act, and we're going to be sharing, well, Joe's going to be sharing the product story. Joe is an amazing lady. I introduced Joe to this business, and I'm so glad I did. She took a little bit of encouragement to have a look at it because of her profession, being on the nutritional side of things. You generally find that people in nutrition have seen it all before, but when I finally got her to sit down and have a look at this and blew her away, she was completely wowed by it. She said yes, and she said she'd join me and partner me in this business, and it's been a fantastic journey. She's a single mom. She's creating amazing results in this business. She's an amazing team player, and she really does know her stuff. So I'm going to be handing straight over to Joe, and then Joe's going to be coming back to me a little bit later on, so I can share the business side of things with you. So Joe, have I got you online? Are you there?
Yeah.
Cool, excellent. I'm going to hand it over to you. I'm not sure if you want to do a couple of slides each at the first bit, but you're definitely the person for the from the product point of view.
We
really need to try and mute Malcolm out.
Right. Okay. So I'll just share the screen and do it, and then if you think I missed something out. Yeah.
Let's go for it. Let's just do it. This is why it's fun working as a team.
Yeah. Right, okay, why am I not seeing my slides? I had them all ready. Yeah. Okay, it should be just coming up now. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can, yeah.
Yeah. Right, okay. So as Charlie says, Charlie's been singing my praises, but I'm going to just sing her praises for a little bit as well. Because Charlie did introduce me to this, and like she said, I was really hard work at the beginning. I just wasn't interested. And she kept coming back to me and saying that, Joe, I know this is going to be for you. Have a look at it. And I go, yeah, I will. And just never got round to looking at it. It was just, I thought, like she said, I'd seen it all. I've seen all these products, and I wasn't really interested, to tell you the truth. But then she just kept coming back to me, and eventually I watched the abcyellowpill.com, which you might have seen. And as soon as I saw that, that's when it grabbed me, because I thought, well, if this product really does what it says, this is going to help so many people. Because as somebody who understands health and, as a health coach and really passionate about nutrition, I understood that oxidative stress was so damaging to the body. And if we could find something which was going to help people to reduce that oxidative stress, then I knew that, as soon as I saw that ABC yellow pill, and it made my brain talk, and I went straight back to Charlie and said, right, show me more. And from then on, I've been really passionate about sharing about the products and the business opportunity. So I must say a big thank you to Charlie persisting with me and not giving up, because now I actually love what I'm doing. And this is a little picture of me just saying that, as a single mum who's always struggled financially, and been a struggle, and followed my passions and really wanted to help people with nutrition, but struggled to get those clients, struggled to get it really off the ground. And then to get something which I'm absolutely passionate about and love, and it's helping so many more people that I could have done as just being a health coach on my own. So, and this is the products, this is the video that I'm telling you about. You might have seen it. It's called ABC Primetime Investigation Report. And what it was basically this ABC Primetime, it's a little bit like Watchdog, that we have in the UK, which basically wants to make a really good TV show, wants to have a bit of a juicy kind of TV program where discrediting, making a bit of scandal. And so they went in saying that they want to investigate Dr. Joe McCord, who's our main scientist, who basically produced Protandim, and he was saying that he could reduce oxidative stress in the body by 45% in 30 days. So what ABC Primetime Investigation said, they wanted to come in and they really wanted to check out his claims. Now, Dr. Joe McCord could have said, no, I'm sorry, you're not coming in, this could ruin my business. But instead he said, no, come in, welcome, come in and have a look. And the video shows this investigation where it shows this presenter having his bloods taken, and 2 weeks later his blood's taken again, and what they were looking for is something called T-bars, and that measures how much oxidative stress is in the body, and it had gone down by a massive 45% just in 2 weeks. And so this was aired out in basically primetime TV slots in America, and that's where everyone started to put their orders in. $5 million worth of orders came in with just 2 weeks. But these guys, they were scientists. They weren't business people. They didn't have the stock. They didn't have the infrastructure to get it to these people's hands. And so unfortunately, they lost a lot of the sales. But not only did it pique the interest of people who wanted to go on the product, it also piqued the interest of big universities and research companies. And they started to do their own research. And so this is why we've got 23 independent clinical studies which have proven that what Dr. Joe McCord was saying was true. And we can show you those later on. So the company history, like I said, it was 2003, the product was launched. And by 2005, 2009, it's considered to be a small biotech company, selling primarily through retail, through shops, and getting about $9 million a year, which sounds amazing to me, but considered to be a small biotech company. And then this primetime investigation was aired out, and they knew that they had something because people desperately wanted the product. But by the time that, the ABC Primetime had gone, a little bit quiet, it was on the shop shelves, nobody really understood what a nerve-2 activator was. So people weren't really buying it off the stock, off the shelves. So what happened was they got marketers, researchers to come and give them some advice. And once they'd seen the ABC Primetime investigation, they knew that this company had something that people really wanted. And they said it's that belly-to conversation that people need. They need to understand what the product does. So that's why it went into a direct selling industry in 2009. And it's just blown up since then. So now it's a $200 million company. And we're considered to be the 68th largest direct selling company in the globe. Now, you might think 68, why is she bothering to, sorry, I'll just turn this down. Why is she bothering to even sing and dance about, 68? Now, this is 68 out of thousands of direct selling companies. And the beautiful thing about it is that the people who, all the companies were above us, they're in so many more countries. They're across the globe. The big giants like Herbalife and Forever Living, they're in countries all across the globe. We're only open in 8 countries so far. So you can see that we are doing extremely well. And behind the company is an amazing corporate team that me and Charlie have met many times, and they are such fantastic people with a wealth of background and knowledge in the company, in the kind of network marketing structure. But honestly, they're just such fantastic people as well. They're really genuine, and their goal is not only to kind of help people with their health, but to help people and give them amazing opportunity. So our mission is to biohack the aging code. Now, you might think, what's biohacking? Now, and hacking tends to have a bit of a negative connotation, doesn't it? But this is how we are basically hacking. We're working against the aging code, the way that we naturally age, and we're interrupting it, and we're making slowing down the way that we age. And I'll explain to you why. It's basically all about nutrigenomics. Now, nutrigenomics is about how we improve our health with naturally occurring compounds. So the products that I'm going to talk to you about are all natural, and mainly just made from herbs. So here is our flagship product, which is called Protandim. And you can see at the bottom, I'm just going to mute this. You can see at the bottom the ingredients. It's turmeric, milk thistle, green tea extract, bacopa extract, and ashwagandha. Now, you've probably heard of all of those. You might not have heard of bacopa. That's a little white Indian plant. Well, probably you've heard of the other ones. And the way that, we know that these ingredients are good and they've been there for thousands of years, but what it is, it's the synergistic effect of combining these compounds together, which makes them so effective. And what it's doing is lowering your oxidative stress in your body by an average of 40% in 30 days. I'll explain what oxidative stress is in a minute. But what it's doing is, we don't really need to know all these big scientific words, because actually what it's doing is just clicking on your survival enzymes. Now, the enzymes in your body are in abundance up into the age of, about 21. But then your body starts to think that you've reached your peak, unfortunately. And this is where we start to age. And these enzymes just down-regulate. And this is the way that we age. And it's affecting all of us all the time. It's natural. But with the toxic world we live in, we're speeding up the way that we age. And we're obviously getting to the point where we're struggling, and lots of people are getting chronic diseases. Lots of people are low on energy. We're breathing in polluted air. We're drinking toxic water. We're eating food which is man-made and chemical substances. So we really do need to kind of just give ourselves a little bit of a boost. And what this product is doing is helping these enzymes to come back into play, to upregulate, which starts helping your body to produce its own antioxidants, which means that you are now able to basically counteract the damaging world that we live in, attacking your system. And what we're doing is slowing down the aging, decreasing the inflammation, calming the body down, and your body naturally starts to feel more energetic, sleeps better, has more, resistance against disease. And we're just basically had so many scientific studies linking it to how we are slowing down the aging process. And we've got 21 patent ingredients and formulas. We're backed by 23 peer-reviewed studies, which are housed on a place called PubMed, which is the medical library of science, a very credible place. And one of those peer-reviewed studies actually said that we're the only natural supplement proven to show evidence of extending life. Now, wow, that's amazing. And the source of that was from the National Institute of Aging. So these aren't just little blogs or anything. This is a really big, massive companies who are spending millions of doing their own independent research. LifeVantage aren't paying for this. These are independent universities, studies, medical scientists who are doing these studies on our products. And you can see that you just basically take one pill a day, one Protandim. And I like to say one Protandim keeps the doctor away. So basically you are just simply adding in one herbal tablet, which is going to boost the way that you feel. It's going to protect you from disease. It's going to lower down the inflammation in your body, which is all the root cause of disease. And we've got thousands of testimonials of how this is impacting people. Now, I've mentioned to you about PubMed. And PubMed is the medical library of science, as I said. And here you can actually go on it yourself. So you can go on www.pubmed.gov, type in Botandim, and it will come up with the 23 peer-reviewed studies, which we showed there. And you can explore them and have a good look at them. But what you can do once you're on PubMed is you can start to zone in on it. So you put in Protandim and you have a look at that. And then what you can do is type in oxidative stress. Now, oxidative stress will come up and it'll show you there. I mean, these are quite a bit old slides now, so I know those numbers have gone up. So here it says 178,541 studies linking oxidative stress to conditions and diseases. And here we're starting to talk to now what is oxidative stress? And you can see here that it affects every part of your body. So heart, skin, kidneys, joints, lungs, brain, etc. Every part of your brain, every part of your body, is being affected by oxidative stress. And we all know people who, we love and people that we care about who are experiencing some of these effects of oxidative stress, like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, people who've got cancer, strokes. This is all free radical damage. So I'll just quickly explain oxidative stress. We're being bombarded, like I said, with all the toxins in the air and everything. And what it's doing is, just because your body is now not as effective at producing its own antioxidants because these enzymes have turned off, what that means is the free radical damage is increasing, your antioxidant levels are lower, and that is the gap, which is oxidative stress. So our flagship product is Botandim. That's called the NRF2. We've got another product which is called the NRF1. Now, the difference with this one, this is causing, tackling the second cause of aging, which is mitochondria dysfunction. Now, mitochondria is the energy of the cell. It's like the battery, the energy part of the cell. So if we can boost the energy of the cell and we build the mitochondria, you can imagine that the two of them working together are tackling both ways that we age, and so slowing down the rate of you feeling that you're getting aches, pains, lack of sleep, everything. So we've managed to harness the same kind of effect that the Botandim is doing internally, externally onto your skin. So we've also got the true science, which is an NRF2 activated skincare. And it's the only skincare which is scientifically proven to boost the NRF2 technology on your surface of your skin. So this is going to reduce the visible signs of aging, decreasing the appearance of uneven skin tone, and addressing the invisible loss of firmness, it says, and elasticity. That's the word. And we've got some images here to show you. This is a friend of ours who's called Jan, and this is a picture of her 9 months before she started, 9 months later after taking the NRF2 activator and the skincare combined. And you can see that what effect it has on her. She just looks like a younger sister. So the products, and we've got thousands of testimonials in a Facebook group. We've got about 17,000 people in there, just in our team called Team Heart, who was sharing the way that these products are impacting them on all sorts of ways. So maybe me and Charlie can show you some of those at the end. But for now, I'm going to pass on over to Charlie, and Charlie's going to talk about the business side, unless you'd like to add anything which you think I might have missed, Charlie.
Not at all, Joe. I think you've done a fantastic job there. I'm a very simple, simplistic person, and all the science stuff that Joe completely gets, I really struggle with. So I like really simple analogies. And the best analogy that someone gave me was, if you look at yourself as a car, okay? And on an NRF2, which is Joe called our flagship product, that's basically, it's going to get, by taking that, it's going to get rid of all the rust and all the nasty stuff in your body. And it's like having a really, really, really good, thorough service on your car. And straight away you notice that the car's running better, lasts longer, the fuel lasts longer, you know, it's functioning so much better. Then if you think about NRF1, which is the one that's working on the mitochondria, the energy house in the cell, that's basically the turbojet engine that's just been put into your car. So we've taken out the standard engine and we've thrown in a turbojet engine into your car, and you're literally going to fly now. So you've got the NRF2 reducing the rust, getting yourself functioning better and able to deal with day-to-day stuff, and then you've got NRF2 that takes you to that next level in terms of turbo boost. And that's the easiest way that I can remember how these two products work. So if that's helped anybody on here, I hope it's helped somebody on here. So my job is now, so thanks Joe, my job is now to talk about the business side of things. And the first slide that you can see there is, what is, I can never say this big long word, what is a social entrepreneur, or what is social entrepreneurship? Okay, now I'm going to cut the ship off the end and I'm going to say, what is a social entrepreneur? Well, the very, very simple answer, I like simple, is you. Every single day, we are social animals. We are talking to people, whether we are talking mouth, you know, from our mouths, whether we're talking on Facebook, text, WhatsApp, you know, you name it, Instagram. We're talking, we're being sociable, okay? So if anybody can do what I've just described there in terms of grab your phone, literally start talking to someone, connecting with somebody, or talking to somebody face to face. You could be in the queue at the post office and you just pass a comment about the fact that we've just had some bizarre snow shower. You're being sociable, you're talking to people. And that's as complicated as what is a social entrepreneur. It's somebody that can communicate, but has a desire to change their life and bring in an income that can give them anything that they want in this world. Okay, so I'm going to take you through the business as we know it. Now, LifeVantage has literally jumped on board this massive wave that people are taking advantage of in terms of the social economy. That people are looking for new ways to earn money. Okay, they may have 1-2 hours of an evening, or maybe get up early, and they want to find a way to earn a little bit of extra money. Okay, ideally from home. Okay, you don't need to know that I've got my pajama bottoms on and my slippers under the desk that I'm sat at, because I'm working from home. Okay, and that's what people want to be able to do. They want to be able to work from the comfort of their home, or they want to be able to do something very, very simple where they can earn a little bit of extra money. And companies are already jumping on the back of this. Facebook, we know, are constantly getting ads off Facebook. I find it really annoying, to be honest. But behind that are people that are wanting to earn money working from home. Uber, I don't tend to use Uber, being in the Midlands too much, but I know Lara, who normally does this, is Uber crazy down in London. And I was down there with Eileen a few weeks ago, and she says, oh, we need to get a taxi to go to the tube. And she picked up her phone, clicked on the Uber app, bump, 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 paid for it. 3 minutes later, the taxi was outside. We got in the taxi, rode to the station. No money was exchanged because it was all done on an app on a phone. And that's the way business is changing. And Amazon, that's where I spend all my money, okay? I'm a mom of two young children. I hate the thought of dragging them around the shops to go looking for stuff. So anything that I see or want or just want to have a look at, I'll go on Amazon, and 9 times out of 10 I end up buying it. I love Amazon, but again, behind that, the people that I'm buying off, yes, sometimes I'm buying directly from Amazon, but I'm buying off people who are selling from their living room. They've literally got a computer or a laptop or a phone, and they are selling, okay? Airbnb, if people have got a spare bedroom, you know, they're advertising it. It's just crazy. This is what people are literally looking for. And because of that, because people are looking for extra incomes, because they're literally maxed out on what they can earn in the job that they are in, network marketing is growing. So network marketing is social entrepreneurship, but although the most up-to-date version of explaining network marketing is social entrepreneurship, because that's what we do, okay? Network marketing has changed so much over the years. The concept is still there. It's still an amazing concept, but it's changed. It's become more sociable. It's become easier to do. And you can see from the next slide how this company, how this industry is growing. and it's growing. We can only see up to 2015 there because we're waiting for the next industry statistics to come through. But I guarantee you it'll be higher than 183 billion dollars that is showing on that slide there. Now, we as LifeVantage have captured the perfect blend of this. As far as laptop lifestyle is concerned, I would take it to the next level. As I've said to you, I'm a mum of 2. I've got a young boy who I still feed. I still nurse him. And whilst I'm nursing him, as long as I've got my phone, I can be talking to people. I can be socialising with people. I can be connecting with people. I can be selling product to people. So I'm going to take laptop lifestyle. Yes, you can do it on a laptop. Yes, you can do it on a computer. But I'm going to take it to the next level in the fact that as long as you've got a smartphone, you can do network marketing. You could do this business. It's all about social sharing and inviting people to just simply take a look at the information that you've probably been shared with in order to get on this presentation this evening. So very, very, very simple. So they're also caught on the back of the online shopping portal. People are so used to shopping and buying online. I mean, if you go back 5 years ago, the amount of people that would say, oh no, I'm not going to buy it online because I don't know how safe and secure it is. How many people say that these days, apart from your gran and your great granddad or something? People don't seem to do that anymore because people have got the confidence in it, and people just haven't got the time to go to the high street and buy things. So people are totally into online shopping. So we tick all of those boxes as far as everything is concerned. So onto the next slide, and we're just talking about having a business, a LifeVantage business. LifeVantage are an absolutely incredible organisation. Okay, I started this business as you will start this business, and I'm now Pro 5 in the business. And as you move through the positions in the business, you get exposed to more and more and more things about LifeVantage. You meet more of the corporate team. You see more about the products. You hear more about what they're trying to do in the future for us as partners and distributors in this business. It's absolutely incredible. And I've never been part of an organisation that offers the startup system that this company offer in the way in which this works. So just looking at the portal sorry, Joe, I think I've got you too excited now, Joe. We get given our own website. Okay, you can see this now on the screen. You get your own website. You join up to this business, you get your own website. It's an absolutely incredible website. Okay, so we're talking about online shopping. People can go onto your website and they can shop, buy, find out more about these products. Every single product on the website's got a fact sheet. All the information is in one place for you to direct somebody to. So as long as you've got a phone, you're inviting somebody to have a look at the information you'd like to share. And if they're interested in buying the product or trying the product, you've also then got an amazing website where they can go and find out all the information they need to find out. So if they're into detail, like Joe would be into detail, they can go and look at the fact sheet. They can go and look at the all the ingredients behind it. They can look at the frequently asked questions. Or for somebody like me, they can see the nice blue bottle and think, actually, yeah, I'm going to give that a go, and I'm going to give that a go for a few months and make sure that I benefit from it. So you get your own portal, you get your own website, and then what is our role as far as distributors is concerned? Well, it's very, very simple. We've got 2 roles. We build a network of consumers, so a network of customers, and we build a network of distributors. Now, we're open in a number of countries. We're not worldwide yet. We're currently launching into Europe, and that's why we're inviting people like you onto this presentation this evening, because we're looking for people to open the doors, open the gateway into Europe, whether that be a small city in the UK or opening into Germany or or the other countries that we start to open very, very soon. But we are building a network of consumers. Okay, so you could turn around and say, actually, yeah, I'm interested in doing this business. And actually, I've got my sister who lives over in Australia, suffers from something like fibromyalgia or arthritis. I wonder if she would be interested. Well, we're open in Australia. You could literally, on your website, sign your sister up as a customer or a consumer, as it says on this slide here, and she could become part of your customer network. Okay, very, very simple. Likewise, you could sign your neighbour up and they would also become part of your consumer network. We're also about building teams, okay? So if you go out there and focus on simply bringing customers in, which is absolutely fantastic, and 80% of our business is made up of customers, which is an amazing figure when you're looking for a business where you can earn a residual income. Because if you've got customers that love this product, that are getting results from this product, which we have, and we have high retention rates, then you are going to have a business that gives you a residual income forever, or for as long as you want it, okay? So you can go and collect as many customers as you want, but that's literally just you going and introducing customers to this business. If you could build a team or a network of distributors, and with your partners' help, train those distributors to also go out and focus on bringing in a few customers. So everybody's focusing on a few customers rather than loads of customers, then we can go out and we can go and help more people, okay? I hope that makes sense. So you could join this business today and go and help your street, or you could join this business today, go and help your street, but also introduce somebody to this business in, I don't know, Glasgow, and they could go and help people in their street as well. And those are going to be people that you've never ever heard about or never even heard of. And they'll all be part of your organisation. You'll be, benefiting from that. So we've got two roles in this organisation: network of consumers, network of distributors. How do we get started? Well, that's really simple as well. We've got a really, really quirky rule over here in the UK, and I'll explain a little bit about that in a moment, but it's very, very simple. I can't believe the value behind this starter pack, because for the price of £200, you're actually getting £200 worth of product, in the fact that we've got two duo kits here, the Pro Tandem NRF2, which is the flagship, that's getting rid of your rust. And then we've got two bottles of the Pro Tandem NRF1, which is the powerhouse. So that's putting your turbo engine into your car. You've got two bottles of those. That's the equivalent to £200 worth of products. Now you're paying £200 plus postage, so it works out £206.50. But on top of that, you're getting your license to do this business. So if you look at it as a franchise, you've been given a license to do this business. You've been given a website to go and invite people to have a look at and order the product or sign up to become a distributor. And you're also getting a massive and very, very clever back office system that calculates and measures everything and helps you provide all the support that your team need to reach and achieve their goals. And all of that is for £200. It's absolute bonkers that you can go out there and you can become part of this $200 million business by paying £200 plus postage and getting started. So this is just really, really special. And once you've done that, then they've put together two incredible packs that in the UK you can upgrade to. Now, I talked about the quirky ruling that we've got in the UK. The UK don't allow you to pay any more than £200 to get started in a direct selling company. Mainly because years ago there was lots of scams out there. This rule is still in place. So as we saw on the previous slide, we can join up for £200, okay? And then after day 8, so you've got 7 days with your starter pack. Then after day 8, you have the option then to upgrade to either the gold pack or the platinum pack. Now these packs are amazing because, again, they are absolutely loaded with products. Now if you decide to sign up for the gold pack or the platinum pack, it doesn't really make too much difference, other than the fact that I would highly recommend the platinum pack, because what you're doing with the platinum pack is you're ordering it and you're getting a massive big box of products, and you're going to be more eager to go out and share those products with people. The more products that you've got, the more products you're going to be wanting to put into your friends and family's hands, okay? So by upgrading into the gold and platinum pack, not only are you getting a massive load of products, so if you're going on the gold pack, what I would suggest to you is you keep the True Science for yourself, and then you look to sell the Pro Tandem products, so the NRF1, NRF2. The gold pack is coming in at £354.20 plus shipping, but it includes £263 worth of products that you could actually go and sell. So you're getting straight away, you're spending £354, you're keeping the True Science kit for yourself because you want to make sure that you're trying it and you're going to get the results that Jan got on a few slides ago, and you're selling the rest, and you're making back £263 on that kit. So it's pretty much costing you, off the top of my head, about £85 to join the to upgrade and have a kit. Or you've got the option of the platinum kit. Now this is what I went on to straight away because I saw the value in it. So again, you get more product. Okay, it costs £851.50. You get free shipping. Whoop, whoop. But the retail amount of products behind it is £852. So basically, get the pack, sell the pack. It's cost you nothing. But the biggest thing that you've just benefited from is you've tapped into the maximum commissions that you can earn in our commission plan, and you've gone on to what's called the Platinum Pack experience. It's a VIP experience. Now, to give you an example of that, Joe and I are really excited at the moment because the company launched last April an incentive to go to the Bahamas. You had to collect so many different points, and depending on the activity that you did, depends on the points that you were awarded. Now, as Platinum Pack distributors, we didn't have to get as many points as somebody that was coming on the Gold Pack, which meant we knew that we secured our tickets to the Bahamas before a lot of the people that were on the Gold kit had done. And we're just so excited. We go to the Bahamas in May, all expenses paid, and it's very, very exciting. And the company will continue to do Platinum Pack VIP experiences where you will benefit from being a Platinum Pack distributor, which is extremely exciting. Now, when you join this business, you're an individual joining this business, but you're actually joining into a team, okay? A team of professionals, a team of people that have been in this industry for years and years and years and years and years, and have been very, very successful. We will hold your hand through the whole process. We run an amazing getting started training, and at the moment, if you join this evening, there's a getting started training on Saturday that is supposed to be the best getting started training that we've ever run in the company, which makes it really, really exciting. And our leader of Europe, Lisa Panton, will be running that. So she's going to be sharing all the tips that she's used to get to where she's got in this business, and she's earning about £8,000 a year, £8,000 a month from this at the moment. And she's only been in the business 18 months, which is absolutely incredible. She's doing the training, and she will talk you through the new distributor training guide, how to launch your business, how to start enrolling customers and distributors, so how to use your own website and your back office, and how to start earning commission. And what our aim is with anybody that joins this business, if you're serious about it, we want to make sure that within 7 days you've earned your first commission check. It doesn't matter how big it is, but we want to make sure that you've earned some money in that first 7 days. So you speak to the person that's introducing you to this business, you join up in the business, and you get on our getting started training. And within the week, I guarantee you'll have money in your pocket if you follow the process. Now, in terms of earning money, there's two different ways. There's two different types of earning that you can do in network marketing. But there's actually 6 ways that you can earn money with LifeVantage. I'm going to talk you through a couple of those ways in which you can earn money with LifeVantage. The first one is linear income, okay? Linear income, in my opinion, is the boring earnings, because it's very much work an hour, get paid an hour, work a day, get paid a day. If you're not working, you don't get paid, okay? And this is the first way in which you can earn money with LifeVantage, which is sharing the products, okay? The main reason I got involved with LifeVantage initially was the product. The product was absolutely amazing. It was getting incredible results for people, and I knew that with this product I could help lots and lots of people. So by sharing this product, you can see how much money you can earn from the product. So you literally share one bottle of the flagship product and you will earn £8.67 in your bank the following week, okay? You sell the Duo Kit, 1970, you can see how that side basically works. But it's a one-off payment for that one-off order. And then the exciting bit starts, because now we start talking about a residual income. This is the income that if you were part of the Beatles in the 60s and 70s and you made a record that is still being played today, whether you're laying in your bed or your grave, wherever you are, you would still be paying for it. You would still be receiving payments from it, should I say. If you're an artist, if you're an author of a book, a top-selling book, you write the book once, but you get paid over and over and over and over again. Yeah, I just missed a slide, didn't I, Joe? Sorry about that. Can we just flip back one slide? Sorry. Forget the residual income. I got too excited about that. I'm still talking about the linear income in terms of, we've talked about how much you can earn bringing customers in. Now we can earn a lot more by bringing in distributors and supporting those distributors. So you can see again from this model, you at the top introduce 3 people to getting started. So those 3 people buy a kit for £206.50. You will receive £46.72. Times that by 3, your total earnings will be £140.16, and so on and so forth. The platinum, you introduce 3 people who have bought the starter pack and then upgrade to the platinum pack. You will earn a further £762.84. Okay, really, really exciting. But the more exciting bit is you can help those distributors turn that product into lifelong customers, and you start to build a residual income. That's where it gets really exciting. So the residual income, just quickly going back to where I was, that's if you've written a book, written some music, it was a hit, and people are still playing or still reading and buying your material, you'll still get paid for it today. That's if you've got any business goals. If you can set up a business or become part of a business where you're earning a residual income, so you're earning when you sleep, that's where the magic happens. That's where you can start to think, actually, if I do this, if I continue to work on something for the next 3 to 5 years and keep building it and keep building it and keep building it, and that might be something as simple as an hour a day, 2 hours a day, 10 hours a week. If you keep building it and you follow a simple system, that residual income will start to increase. I'm going to talk to you first of all about the royalty commission that we get paid. It's all about duplicating what you've just done or what you're about to do in terms of hopefully joining the business. So you can see there, level 1, you introduce 5 distributors. Okay, this is just the residual income. You introduce 5 distributors. Each of those 5 distributors make up 200 PV of volume, so the equivalent of say £200. So them and 4 customers are on the product. You will earn a residual income for a grand total of £14.60. Now that doesn't sound like a lot of money, okay? But if you think back to the slides before, Jake, you just jump back a slide before, on those 5 distributors, you've just earned, I think I've written this down somewhere before, but as a starter kit, if you sign up 5 distributors on the starter kit, that will bring you in £230.60 one-off payments. If they then join as 5 gold distributors, you will earn another equivalent to £500. If they upgrade to the platinum kit, then you've just earned yourself the best part of £1,300. Plus, you're now earning a residual income on the activity that those 5 distributors are doing. And you've literally just started the business. So you're probably the best part of £1,500 up already, and you've literally just started the business. You've introduced 5 distributors who are doing 200 PV. Your residual income has started, which is fantastic, at £14.60. The only thing that will happen now, if you continue with the activity that you're doing, following the system, we help you train those 5 distributors who continue with the activity, they continue with the system. Your organisation will grow. So soon you'll have 25 distributors in there, all of which will be doing 200 PV. Your residual check will go up to £182.50. They introduce 5 people, your team will grow to 125, each of them doing 200 PV. Now you're starting to earn 1,000, so you're starting to earn just short of £1,700 on a monthly basis. This is when people are now earning really, really, really good part-time incomes and start to consider going full-time in this business. This continues to grow, and you can see how the compensation or the residual income grows. Now that's just another way of earning money in this business. If we slip to the middle bit, which is the generational matching bonus, you've introduced somebody. So say I introduced Joe. Whatever Joe earns on a monthly basis, so say Joe earns £3,000 next month, I will earn 10% of that. Okay. Now if I've got 10 Joes in my organisation, each of them doing the same, and I'm earning 10%, then I'm earning the best part of £3,000 just on that generational matching bonus. It sounds crazy figures, but this is how it works. Now, not only that, but if within Joe's team I've got somebody else who's part of my organisation, I will earn 5% on what they're earning, and so on and so forth. So all the way down the chain, you'll see at the different levels, you're earning a percentage of what your team are earning as well, which is great because this incentivizes Not that we need any incentivizing, but this incentivizes us to help the new person that's just joined the business get started, get a check, increase that check as quickly as they possibly can by helping as many people get on this product as possible. Because it's all about teamwork. If you went and started a job tomorrow in an office, there wouldn't be anybody that would come running to the door off one of the desks saying, "Oh, hi Eileen, I'm so glad you've joined the business. Let me show you the ropes." You'd probably end up walking into a room, being told to sit there, drink a cup of coffee, and wait to be told what to do. With this business, you're welcomed with open arms, and you are trained, and you're given all the information to give you the best possible chance of achieving whatever it is you want in this business. And if you want to go ahead and earn more than me and hit a bigger position than I am, just go for it. Absolutely go for it. There's no glass ceiling with this. Just absolutely run at it. So that's another way of earning money out of this business. And then you get to Pro 7 and beyond, and you start earning a percentage of the total business. Now, I was lucky enough to be at a presentation a few weeks ago with Joe and Eileen and a few others that are on the call this evening. And we were talking and listening to a guy called Tyler Daniels. Now, Tyler Daniels is a master Pro 10 in this organization. His business turns over $10 million a month. Just repeat that bit, a month. From April 2014, he's been earning over $100,000 a month in this business, okay? Now, he's not part of my organization, okay? So I'm not going to earn any money off him at all until I get to the elite pools, because then you're almost earning profit share. The company put 4% of the total profit of the company. Remember how big this company is, and then remember how big this industry is going to be. They put 4% into a bucket, and then they divide it up between the number of Pro 7s, Pro 8s, Pro 9s, Pro 10s, and beyond, and you get a profit share. So I have nothing to do with Tyler Daniels. I only met the guy for the first time a few weeks ago, but when I get to Pro 7, I can earn a percentage of the business that he's doing. How incredible is that? And I haven't paid any more money. I started with my joining fee at £206.50. I upgraded to platinum, and I'm now partner in a business, a multi-million-dollar business, earning a percentage of the turnover. How incredible is that? What an opportunity is that for the average person, a mom of 2 kids? How incredible is that? So I've got too excited about that slide. Let's move on to the next slide. Oh, this just excites me even more because this is the income disclosure. Now, as a publicly traded company, we have to be completely transparent with everything that we do, okay? Everything that we do. And when I first looked at this business, that encouraged me and gave me satisfaction and security in the fact that I was going to be working with the right company, because they can't just on one day make a decision and then go and do it, whether the distributors or the team or the organisation is not happy with it. They have to go through the right protocol in terms of making changes or improvements to this organisation. But one of the things that they have to do is they have to produce an income disclosure. Now, this is exciting as well, because if you look down the left-hand side where you've got paid ranks, you can see the various different ranks. And then the next column is total annual earnings. If you look down the column, you can start to see how much money for all the Pro 4s in this organisation. They pay out $8 million a year to all the Pro 4s. All the Pro 5s, they pay out just short of $8 million. Pro 6s, you can see where the biggest you can see where the most people are in this organisation. They're either Pro 4, Pro 5, Pro 6, because that's where the most money is being paid out in this organisation. Okay, does that make sense? I hope it does. You can also see the average monthly earnings that you can earn, and you can also see what the maximum earnings are, because there's different ways of structuring your business. Then structuring your business will determine how you maximise your earnings. Now, again, I must say this, if you join this business, you'll be part of the best team. As far as the organisation is concerned, you'll be getting the best advice in terms of how to do this business, but how to structure your business so that you can achieve your financial goals also. So this slide is amazing, and all of these figures on here are correct. Okay, as I said, we're a publicly traded company. We have to be completely transparent. All of these figures are correct. And if you think about it, we've actually not got that many distributors in this organisation. We've got loads of customers, because as I said, 80% of our organisation is customers. We've only got 20% of our numbers are distributors. There aren't many, because we are literally at the forefront of this growth curve, okay? This is where it really, really does start to, if you're already sat there thinking, this sounds really, really good, well, think about it again when we click onto the next slide, because we are at the forefront of this biohacking trend. Biohacking at the moment and nutrigenomics is pretty much unheard of unless you're in that type of industry. Biohacking in the next 10 years will be as common as you hear cholesterol. It's going to be massive. We are the only company, the only proven company out there to create the results that we're getting in terms of biohacking. We have the only product that is naturally proven to extend life by 7%. I mean, how exciting is that? And we're still developing our products. We're still growing. And we're right at the front of the trends. We talked about it earlier on in terms of, being in the right place at the time, right place at the right time in terms of social media and stuff. Everything that we need, we have. Okay, we've got it on our phone. The company provides us with all the software and everything else. And we've got a team of scientists behind us developing these products. And we've got Darren Jensen, who was on one of the slides that Joe was talking about, whose passion and desire is to make us the best company, the best network marketing company worldwide. And the timing could not be better. We're just about to go. Well, we're just coming up the growth curve. So we've had some learnings, okay? So if I try and do it this way, we've had some learnings, and now we're going up the growth curve. The growth curve is going to go off my screen. It's going to be up here, and we're about here. So in terms of timing at the moment, there could be no better timing, especially for us here in the UK and the Netherlands, because we're about to open Europe, and that makes it really, really exciting. So the question that you may be asking yourself is, this sounds like too good to be true. The product is absolutely incredible. The people are getting results with the product. The business is amazing. The company started with a story that was absolutely incredible, that people can't question, because it is what it is. The truth is good enough. The question you're probably going to ask yourself now is, can I do this? Okay, can I do this? Only you can answer this. But what I can say to you is, social entrepreneurship, if you can communicate with somebody, can we click onto the next slide, Joe? If you can communicate with somebody, if you know how to use a smartphone, if you've got a computer, and if you've got a passion to want to help people, then I would say yes, you can do it, and it's definitely worth giving a go, because you would become part of an organisation within LifeVantage, which is Team Heart. Okay, 25 of the people that head up Team Heart are six-figure earners in this industry. They're incredible people. They've put together a simple paint by numbers system. Okay, so it can't be mistaken. You're shown how to do this, and your hand is held through this whole process. They will help you launch your business. We will help you learn this business, and then we will help you lead in this business when you're helping your team grow. There's a proven system in place. And Joe, I'm not sure if you're still there, but if you could click onto the next slide, that would be fantastic. We have a private support community. We've got a couple of WhatsApp groups. If anybody's got any question whatsoever, or they're just not sure about something, we can click on our WhatsApp groups. We can ask a question, and there's always, always, always somebody there to help us and support us with answering that question. If we've got anybody on the team on the line at the moment, just drop a 1 in the conversation if you think the support that we get in this organisation is absolutely second to none and incredible. As soon as you join this business, you are partnered with the best person, because they've just introduced it, but the best organisation within LifeVantage, Team Heart. Incredible resources for helping you get the best out of this business. So my answer to your question is, can you do it? Yes. With the system that is in place at the moment, and the system that I know is coming, I'm pretty certain my grandma could do this because it's so easy. It's such a step-by-step guide. It's such a step-by-step system. As long as you are prepared to be open-minded and be coachable, then I believe you will be able to do this. But you've got to have a desire. You've got to have two desires. A desire for really wanting to help people from a health point of view. And you've also got to have a desire for wanting to change and transform, improve where you are at the moment to where you want to be. And you've got to look at it in terms of a 3 to 5 year plan to help you get and achieve those things. But if you can work on something for 3 to 5 years and all you're simply doing is giving somebody their life back, the amount of people that I've helped in this organisation is absolutely incredible. And some of my biggest stories are people that just simply wanted more energy, to sleep better, to reduce their pain. Those three things there, if you can improve those three things in the average person, it gives them a new lease of life. Okay, it gives the child their mother back because of all the sleepless nights that they've had, because now they've got more energy. The sleep that they are getting is better quality. It's giving that child its mother back. You're totally transforming lives. And I've got lots of people that suffer from psoriasis, fibromyalgia, arthritis, menopause, asthma. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. You're trying to think off the top of your head and you can't think of anything. I'm helping so many people. Allergies, so many people. And there isn't one person, I can say hand on heart, there isn't one person that has not tried the product through me that has not had a result on it. And that's not me saying that nobody stopped using it, because I've had a few people stop using it, but everybody has had a result with it. And as long as we are inviting people to have a look at the information, we're not selling it to them, we're inviting them to have a look at the information, and we are educating them, and we are reaching their expectations. And I always say to people, if you're going to try this product, you need to try it for at least 3 to 6 months. And the company states that if you're going to try this product and you want to give it its best chance, you need to take it for a month for every decade you are in age. So if you're close to 40, I'm 40 this year, then I would need to be on it for 4 months for me to really understand what this can do to my body. But I would question that again, because I've been on the product for coming up to 2 years, and even now I'm still noticing little improvements. It's very, very subtle things, but little improvements. So that's why people will stay on this product long term, not to mention preventing becoming poorly. I do not want to be in hospital. I do not want to be away from my kids. I do not want to put my children through having to watch me die with cancer or have Alzheimer's like my other grandma had. I don't want my children to go through that. And if there was a way in which I could potentially prevent that, which I now know through NRF2, then I'm on it and I'm staying on it. And you will find so many people that will have the same ideas, the same understanding as I have, or just want extra energy, better sleep, and just reduce the pain so they can go out and enjoy their life. If you know people, if you have the passion that myself and Joe have, I would urge you to go back to the person that's introduced you to this, go and speak to them, ask them any questions that you've got. We'll open for questions in a minute, but ask them for any questions that you've got. They will happily share anything that you want to know, because we've only got good stuff to share. And I would urge you to become part of this community, partner up with us, and let's go out there together. Let's open Europe and let's go and help as many people as we possibly can get their life back. It's been a pleasure talking to you this evening. I know you could have been doing so many other things, so thank you so much for your time this evening. I know Joe will echo that. We're going to stop the recording for a moment and open it up to questions and answers. Joe, are you still there?